Welcome, audio fans. It's time for another episode of the podcast, presented by J&J Production Studios, your home for entertainment with your favorite shows available every week. And now, it's time to begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome everyone to the first official episode of ASMR and Nighttime Sleep, the ASMR portion. I'm Samcro, henceforth known on here as Dr. Samcro, along with Dr. Haas, who are using this podcast to provide great mental health for one and all. Using ASMR is a great way to help you sleep, especially when those specific nights when you are just feeling absolutely restless. I know myself personally, I have used it many times. There's a lot of great artists out there and people doing some amazing things with ASMR, ranging from a variety of unique and different sounds, which you are going to hear here tonight. I'm going to do some mouth and other great soothing sounds to help you sleep, help you to relax, even just give you a moment of peace of mind. I am speaking a little bit more in a deeper tone, just so you can hear me. We might try some more whispering as we experiment further. I'm not sure quite how the mic will pick this up. Fortunately, it'll be vocal sounds, so hopefully it will do its job. But of course, make sure you have headset or earbuds in. Turn the volume up so that you can hear this. The beautiful part is it's strictly audio at this point. We may do some experimenting with other factions like streaming, where you can actually see us using certain items to create unique sounds. But even on the YouTube channel, which if you want to subscribe there and listen to this there for the podcast, purely audio, great way for you to put this on at night as you try to fall asleep. Just a precursor to let you know as well, if you listen to any of our other shows that we do here at the studio, we will not have any commercial breaks for this episode. There will be a couple ads that may play in between. That's just part of the streaming service that we utilize to help us. We don't control that. That gets placed anywhere and anytime, so just be mindful of that, especially if your audio is turned up, maybe a bit loud in between. Otherwise, we will not have any active breaks while we do these episodes, just to keep the ambiance and a way for you guys to stay in that sort of trance-relaxed state, meditative type of state, even if you don't fall asleep, which is the primary goal. But if we can keep you relaxed, that's still a huge win in our book. We are going to begin. I'm going to do some soothing sounds for you. I am actually going to try and crank up the audio, especially here on my end, just to ensure that the microphone picks it up, which it does seem that it is doing that, but I just want to be absolutely certain. But again, you can adjust your audio to your pleasure on your end. Find what works for you and what's comfortable for you. We hope you enjoy this. We hope this will be something new and special going forward. Excuse me a moment. Allergy season, need to clear my throat. Hopefully you guys find a lot of usefulness in this podcast with these episodes to help you sleep. If you have suggestions, please hit us up on social media. You can also email us at j_jproductionstudios@yahoo.com. Let us know some of your favorite ASMR and what you like to hear. We take all kinds of suggestions very seriously. We want to tailor this for your own each unique personal comfort level, and hopefully build a great audience here for you guys to use us to allow us to help you to find that sleep that might often, or so often for a lot of us, slips our grasps. And that is the goal for this podcast, in addition to encouraging and promoting good mental health. With that being said, let us begin. I'm going to be implementing some mouth sounds, anything else that's right in front of me or nearby that I can. Hopefully you'll find it relaxing. We're going to do that for the duration of that when I come back on then to say my best wishes and wish you well of a beautiful night's sleep at the end of this episode. So now, make sure you're relaxed. Lay back in your favorite comfy chair or even in bed. Get your favorite blanket. Get a warm heated blanket. Turn the heat up or the air. It might be warm where you are. Just make sure you are absolutely comfortable before we begin. use your headset or earbuds if you prefer. Ideal, especially for surround sound. It'll give you the best sensation experience to set you in those tingly type feelings that go through you and really help you to fully relax as we begin. Let us start with some relaxing sounds, and hopefully it will transcend you into an absolute state of peace. Apologies, I bumped the mic there, sorry. Again, having to be a little bit louder because this mic sensitivity may not be the best. If this picks up, we will definitely look at getting a more sensitive microphone for this, so I'm making the most I do. My apologies. Trying to find some sounds here. I may actually incorporate my own speaking voice just a little bit in a soothing manner. I think that audio will be able to be picked up fairly well. Again, this is just sort of a trial by fire. This is the first episode. I should give you guys a little bit of feedback just in case, or actually a little bit of a backstory rather, as to what inspired us to create this. As I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, I've heard many ASMR artists do a lot of different great things. I actually discovered upon that and stumbled upon it purely by accident. It seemed like there was a growing trend in ASMR over the last 5 or 6 years, and I actually, to be honest, never heard of that. Now, as far as the triggers went, I definitely found a lot of benefit with that. I'm one of those types that I love those type of sensitivity and sound that just makes your hair stand up and gives you goosebumps. I absolutely found it fantastic, and there were several instances when I could not sleep and I had to use ASMR to help me fall asleep, and it worked almost every single time with some simple sounds, even like these when you hear and other things like hairbrushes and oh gosh, so many different unique things. And this is just a wonderful thing that we want to do. Sound is a beautiful way to help one relax if you can get and find the right sensitivity trigger for you. The unique thing is we are all completely different individuals. We all love a variety of different sounds. We are not all the same. We are truly unique in that aspect. There are a lot of us that are similar likes with sounds that we hear. I'm absolutely positive of that. But on the whole, there's such a wide range of sounds that people love, and you find it just perfect for whatever your need is. As an example, I love the calming sound of ocean waves at night, or the sound of falling rain, and even thunderstorms, believe it or not. I'm sure a lot of people do too, but it's just really an interesting way to trigger your brain and to get you in sort of releasing those endorphins to calm you down, even when everything else you try doesn't work. And it's very soothing. So that's really kind of the concept, what we thought about here. Since everybody else seemed to get on board with that, we know there's a lot of fine people here, which we are not trying to compete with. We're just trying to add our own unique style and see what works best, what we have uniquely to bring to the table. It gives us the opportunity to experiment and to see what sounds we like, what sounds work the best, and really what we can improve upon as this podcast continues to grow, which I fully believe we all do here. This will be very popular amongst quite a few people, which is what our hope is. And if we see that feedback from you guys, which is why we ask you all the time to let us know whether you like videos, or you comment during the podcast, or you let us know on social media this is what you like. It inspires us to continue to work hard and be certain that we create the best content we absolutely can to be the sound and your true sound place for entertainment as well here at J&J Production Studios. So after careful thought about it, we decided to give this a try. We fully expect this to be a little rough, just like any of our other shows. If you've been a long-time listener, you know we've had some speed bumps. We're gradually getting better, and we're getting our feet wet, and we're getting ourselves really acclimated to how this works. But this is a new area before. As I said, I've listened to many different ASMR artists. It's given me a lot of great ideas to how to present this to you guys. I'm going to incorporate some of my favorite bits, not stealing anybody else's specific ideas, just taking a lot of great concepts and utilizing sounds and truly some interesting, unique ways that we've seen a lot of different artists do. If you watched a lot of them on YouTube, like I have, you've seen a lot of role-playing in there, which I think is wonderful. I especially always wondered, when you see an artist that uses their hands, like they're looking at it from the third, I think was it first person, I believe it is, touching the camera like you're touching someone's face, interacting, it's got to be difficult. That's something we may try to do here down the road, but I often wondered. And from the listener standpoint, I tried very hard to immerse myself and imagine that I was there with that particular artist. It just kind of helped to really enhance the ASMR experience. I guess it's a lot like acting though too. When you act with inanimate objects or things that aren't there, like you use CGI for, you have to do your best to make it real, so that you know that it's not real in your presence, but the audience that sees like that movie or TV show, when they watch it, it's almost like you are absolutely there. I think about that, especially having seen the new Avatar movie that had come out recently, and a lot of behind the scenes clips, they talked about that, where the actors had such a time, a wonderful time creating this film. It just took a lot of work, a lot of hands, especially behind the scenes, to create this world where really nothing existed. It's all basic CGI. I shouldn't say basic, but it's all CGI related to that. The entire world made up. Human actors playing their parts, and to be created as CGI characters as well. Truly unique experience. And I think a lot of that transcends into ASMR when we see that. And a lot of these artists put a lot of time and effort and work into their projects. And they really do wonderful, wonderful things. And that's kind of what we're hoping to embody that here, just to kind of add to that ASMR community. And as we grow, we hope things will continue to expand and give us even more creative opportunities that we can present to you guys listening. Let's try a few more sounds coming in here. Again, I'm limited by just what I have in my mouth. I'm trying to find things that are nearby, and also being mindful that if you have the audio turned up, not to try to make too loud of a noise. Again, we're just experimenting with some things. I'm actually going to try something else here. You'll bear with me a moment here. Let's see how this sounds. Again, not sure quite how this microphone will pick it up, but we'll do our best. Let's see. Plenty of pens around for that. That's awesome. Probably going to invest. We actually do have, and I might utilize that next time, I do have a different microphone that we could try that actually has the, I'm not sure what you call it, sort of the foam cover on top for maybe some scratching we can incorporate. I'm not sure how sensitive the mic itself is, but we could try that down the road. I just thought of that actually. This is more just a getting the launching pad going the runway, getting the plane off the runway rather, and seeing how this goes here. So we'll be putting out more content for this as well. Just really wanted to experiment with this and see how this turns out. So definitely going to be listening back to this ourselves later. Going to make some feedback and see how it goes. Again, we are limited by what we have available to us. We do try our best, and we will try to make the best effort we possibly can in creating future episodes here. But I love the concept. I think it's a wonderful idea, and as I said, it has helped me greatly, and it's helped a lot of people, so we hope this will be something you guys will utilize as well. Let's see what else we have around here that we can use. And again, this mic is not a super hypersensitive mic, but it does pick up sound fairly well from what I can hear. I'm actually going to try to crank up the volume higher on my end. I feel like that does some good things. And again, that's why I'm not exactly whispering entirely. I'm using some voice because I want to make sure at least you can hear some sounds. even if it's just my voice that's relaxing you to speak. And I hope you guys are in a comfortable spot. If you're laying there in bed on a nice, soft pillow with a favorite blanket. I love a good throw blanket myself. Even a heated blanket, maybe with a water bottle. I know it's old school, but it still works. Whatever you guys find works the best for you. Find in a quiet place. If it's your bedroom, maybe it's just the living room after nighttime, everybody else is asleep if you have your family there. Maybe it's in a little office space if you have in your house. Maybe you have a little family den or family room that you can sleep in. Wherever you are, it has to be peaceful and quiet. Very, very calm. Very soothing. Very relaxing. Take all that stress from the day and just let it go. Check that baggage at the door. Turn your mind off, or at least think about other pleasant things. Don't think about what's coming tomorrow. Don't think about the coming days or weeks. Just take a moment and really relax. Putting yourself in that great frame of mind. Almost like you're living in your own little world. No worries or fears or cares of any kind. Allow your mind to wander and drift. And if you drift off to sleep, you've reached your utopia. You've reached the area where you find complete peace of mind and full relaxation. And as funny as it sounds at times, we take that for granted. We really do. I remember at points in my life where I struggled to sleep, whether being ill at that time. I've had a lot of colds over my lifetime where I can't sleep. We all have. Or stressful situations with family or work or friends or whatever it is that kept me up at night. And in those difficult moments, realizing I have so often taken for granted the wonderful nights that I've been able to have blissful sleep, never escaping me, never even disturbed. We all have those moments too where you fall asleep but then you wake up in the middle of the night and either can't go back to sleep or you're just not quite in as peaceful when you go back to sleep as you were when you started. But those wonderful nights where you go to sleep and you pass out cold and you're not awoken until the next day when the sun comes up, that is the sleep that we really enjoy. That is truly the peaceful sleep that we all look for, the most refreshing and regenerative sleep you can ever get. And I hope and wish that for all of you. That is the core goal any ASMR artist goes for. And we here at the studio are no different. We care about each and every one of you, whether that's providing entertainment to put a smile on your face, now adding ASMR to help you sleep, or even using this podcast, which we will do with Dr. Hostu, and talk about some of the issues and seriousness of mental health, which, again, not to be taken lightly, because a lot of people have those issues for whatever reasons. We're not saying specifically what. We want this to be a safe haven for you guys, an opportunity where you can feel comfort in knowing that we are here for you, that we care about you, and we love you all just as much as if you were close family or friends, which we count you guys as good friends. And we hope that you find comfort every time you come to visit us here at the studio, and specifically here in the, I guess we can call this, we need to find a name for it, in the, I had a name actually, and I don't remember what it is on top of my head, my goodness. I guess we'll call it the sleep lab, the sleep laboratory. That works, because we are experimenting with different things, as I said. Oh, look at that. See how content just writes itself? Isn't it incredible? But this is where we want to be a safe comfort level for you guys. If we can give you that escape from everyday life, or whatever is troubling you or stressing you out, causing you grave concern, we hope this will be the place you come to find absolute solace. Stress gets checked at the door. We don't welcome it here. Only relaxing, positive energy that's here. This is a chance. This is your Sahara. This is your watering hole in the middle of the desert. The chance for you to recharge your batteries, to be able to fully give in to the rest that your body so deeply and desperately needs at times. This is the opportunity where we have you the chance to essence, a type of state of isolation where you find your happy place. And that's the truly fun part about the whole process. Because we're all unique, you can go to your favorite escape. Maybe it's a tropical island. Maybe it's that favorite childhood family vacation spot that you went to, that beach home or cabin up in the woods. Maybe it's your favorite European country that you want to travel to, or favorite city, like Paris, London, Rome. Anywhere you find peace of mind, anywhere in your subconscious where you can go, take it. Walk through that door, close it behind you, and lock it. Keep it shut firmly so that nothing else escapes in, creaks in, or comes through. Nothing that's going to draw your attention or divert it away. Just an opportunity for you to relax. 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 It's very quiet where you are right now, isn't it? Your room is quiet and still. Maybe the ceiling fan is going. You can hear that going in your mind. Maybe the air conditioner, if you have a window unit that's blowing on you. Maybe you can hear your pet sleeping nearby. Hear them breathing or snoring possibly. But these are comfort sounds. There's no other stressful sounds, no negative things that are keeping you awake or disturbing your slumber. You are slowly turning down your mind, shutting your brain off, like powering down your computer. You're going into rest mode. Yes, pun intended. Allowing yourself to begin the healing process of rejuvenation. Lay back, relax, close your eyes, not too tight, nice and soft. Put a washcloth or damp cloth over your eyes, or just even part of your blanket. If you have a sleep mask, use that too. Give yourself that extra level of darkness to help calm your mind. Wrap yourself tight in several blankets if you choose. If you have body pillows or some of these fun animal pillows, curl up with them, or have a whole bed. I know this is old school too, popular, but I knew people like this. Surround yourself and build yourself a whole bed with stuffed animals. Just make it comfortable. Make your own little pillow fort or fluffy kingdom there. Totally relax. Your bed, that chair you're sitting in, that trundle bed, the cot, whatever you're laying comfortably, that is your island haven. It's just you. Maybe anything else that brings you joy that you think about is there. There's nothing else to fear. You are in a safe place. In your room, in your house, even outside. If you are relaxing in a hammock outdoors, you're still in a restful place. It might be better with the fresh air blowing. You can hear the breeze, like laying on a tropical island, swaying through the palm trees. The breeze comes through, bringing that smell of the salt water, the freshness, crisp, clear air through your lungs. Ever so lightly. Maybe in the distance there's a tropical thunderstorm, not too close, just enough to give you something to hear back in the background. What other sounds can you play? What other sounds do you help use a sleep machine, or sounds that help to calm you? Everybody has their favorites. And it might seem strange to some of us, but not to you. You have your own unique ability to fall asleep, which I hope you're doing that right now. I'm hoping I'm soothing enough, talking to you, using different mouth sounds. To help you sleep. Very relaxed. Very calm. You can hear a pin drop. You can hear a coin drop in the kitchen if you're in your house from a flight downstairs. It's so quiet. Just lay back and close your eyes. Even if you're not asleep, get yourself in that relaxation mode. I promise you, if you are relaxed and are restful in that regard, you will fall asleep. I will not quit until you do. That's why I'm here. That's why this type of podcast, you can download the episode. You can pull it up on YouTube, have it available, and have it ready to go. We are going to continue, all of us, you and I, my Dr. Crow, Dr. Haas, all of us here at the studio. We are going to help develop a sleep care plan for you with different unique sounds. We can come on and just talk to you like I'm doing now. Consider me your sleep therapist, trying to put you in a perfect mind of relaxation. This is just the beginning. This is the start of something brand new that we hope you will find beneficial. We will find what works. If this doesn't, there will be something else. We are scientists in that regard. We experiment, we take adventure, we take risk, and we try to make sure that we find a successful formula that works for each and every one of you. But I know it's working right now, though, isn't it? You feel so relaxed, so comfortable. You're probably going to drift off to sleep very soon, and we are going to leave you to do that very shortly. But I want to continue to talk to you to keep you in that frame of mind. And again, remember, if you don't fall asleep yet, don't give up. Lay there quiet. Play some extra music, something very soft, very relaxed. You can play that while you're listening to this if you have multiple devices. I'll talk to you through those soothing moments. We may actually find a way where we can play some comfortable music and be able to talk to you at the same time. I think that would be a wonderful way to do it. There's a new idea for the think tank here at the Sleep Lab. We will definitely get that in research and development and work on that for you guys. But we want to ensure your satisfaction is a good night's sleep, feeling fully recharged and fully rested when you wake. We will definitely be back for more. And just think of us anytime you can't sleep. Our door is always open, available to you. Try your best to rest. Fear not and fret not. Don't worry. Sleep will find you. It's right on the horizon. Like a ship sailing. You're sailing towards the sunset. Fastly approaching. Very quickly. Effortlessly. It's there. Can you feel it? Are you excited by it? Embrace it. Love it. Go with it. Feel refreshed, rejuvenated, and vibrant. I hope you enjoyed this little experiment. So wonderful to have a new series for you guys. We wish you all a very peaceful sleep, wonderful sweet dreams. We hope to see you again. For all of us here at the Sleep Lab, I'm Dr. Samcro. We'll have Dr. Big Hoss join us soon again. Plenty of more ASMR content for you guys to listen to. We will continue to develop a sleep plan that will work for each and every one of you. Sweet dreams, well wishes to you all. Of course, as always, until next time, we will see you again soon at the next episode here at the Sleep Lab for ASMR, nighttime, and sleep. Sweet dreams to you all. We will see you all again very soon. Good night.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. Be sure to check J&J Production Studios on Linktree for all the streaming services and social media accounts where our shows are featured. We love and appreciate all your support. And as always, until next time, we'll see you at the show.